Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Outside in the perimeter, LaVine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Jones, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, in at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Gill in at the center filling out the middle. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Gill misses. Here's Sacramento now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
And that one's good. Gill. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that NP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. DeRozan for 3. Gill with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there.
I thought he gave it to Dude.
With the finish.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the inside. Gill. And he
lacking in that paint, but I tell you, he's lacking in that paint, man.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Gill's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. Gill with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Off target from outside. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against New York. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, Skinny in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Avdia, the pass to Gill. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
Oh my God.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
Bring that down.
This quarter looks like he's losing a little bit in his head.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the paint. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sabonis, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Gill, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 21 points for Skinny. And here's DeRozan. 1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court right now for the Kings, Doug McDermott is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Keon Ellis. Then there's Davis, and it's Monk in at the 2-guard spot. The Kings trail by 10. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
The Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Sabonis with the bucket.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Sabonis against Gill. There's the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ellis bounce pass. And here's Davis for 3. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Gill. Gill's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. And it's Davis with the ball for the Kings. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Kevin?
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Davis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And they pick up 2. 29 points for Skinny.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
The Kings trail by 11. Schroeder outside. Sacramento moving it around. Monk for 3. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sabonis against Gill. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Pass to Monk. Launches it. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Knocking down that answer 3, Monk, with great range.
Here's Gill. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Monk, the pass to Ellis. Sabonis inside. He's covered by Gill. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Sabonis. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Sabonis against Gill. Lays it up and banks it in. Gill's got 36.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
DeRozan against Williams. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Sabonis.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. If his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Monk outside. Outside DeRozan. Off target with his 3.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Gill misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 13. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Who's watching here?
Williams against DeRozan. The kick out to Sabonis. Over Gill. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Portland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
My fault. I'm in locked in.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
What they're getting with Quickly, he plays both ends. Plays with pace, and he can flat out score it.
Yeah, all the tools are there, and the consistency is coming along.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Trailblazers.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? And that'll do it for halftime. we send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Kings trail by 15. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Gill. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. LaVine gets the bucket.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked by Gill, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Jones looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And that one drops. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
I'm playing my career.
It's a great
right
move,
now,
and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines.
Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it. Making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Kings. Trailing by 13. Outside DeRozan. Rebounded by Kamare.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above
48.7 rebounds. Okay.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Lucky is.
It's
Thank you.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And yet another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Kings trail by 17. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's LaVine. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gill.
Okay.
And And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Schroeder passes to Levine. DeRozan on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Take a look at Skinny. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Sharp, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sacramento. Keon Ellis comes in for DeMar DeRozan. On defense, Portland. Pass to Levine. Back to Ellis. Here's Levine. He's covered by Grant. Levine kicks to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock to end the run. And it's blocked by Gill. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for
jump off more.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
What are you talking about? Slide anything here. Sorry, everything in that moment. That's my pain. Come on, get that ball.
And he stays with it on the wing. Monk drills the three-pointer.
Okay.
Monk's got 6.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And the Trailblazers lead by 21. Here's Levine. The 3. And no good. And so it's Portland with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or
crazy.
if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Drew Eubanks out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Monk in at the 3, the small forward. Gill. Good. That's another bucket.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Here's DeRozan looking to get back on track here.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And that one's good. Gill. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Gill's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Schroeder finds DeRozan. To the middle. Will it go? Eubanks, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Holiday, the pass to Gill. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
DeRozan.
Schroeder outside. Clock at 6. Ellis outside. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Sacramento again missing. Gill kicks to Williams. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Down low, and that one is hammered home.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Here's Gill, and another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Ellis surveying the D. To the inside. Eubanks got a hand on it. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Schroeder against Holiday. Outside DeRozan. From downtown. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Skinny.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Gill. Three-pointer. Monk grabs the board. Here's Sacramento. Ellis with it. Now Henderson defending. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ellis.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Hey, put that in there.
Gill misses.
Oh, man.
And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Rebound by the Trailblazers. With the drive, connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
Oh, the game is going to let you know. It has its own rhythm to it, a sort of flow. If you stay within the flow, you get a feel when to pass, when to shoot. The right play early on in the game may not necessarily be the right play at the end of the game. The game tells you. You just got to listen.
Keep finding your flow, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I was just going crazy in my career. That's crazy. I wasn't at the arena. I'm looking like, what build is this? I was, what the, nah, bro, what the, bro, what the.
I have a new objective.
Oh, the joint was saying red. I'll go first.
And it's the Kings to start out. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Toumani Camara out there with Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Jrue Holiday. And it's Gill in at the 5. Back to Schroeder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Back to Avdia. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's DeRozan. He had 9 points in his last time out. Schroeder can't get it to go. Schroeder against Lillard. And that one's good. Gill.
Well, Lillard is certainly willing to share the ball. A great passer, and that gets overlooked quite a bit.
And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Picked by Sabonis. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Jrue Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Schroeder, then for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Avdia. Grant comes in for Camara. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Jrue Holiday. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And we're... Trailblazers lead by 3. They've got Malik Monk. Davis out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Keon Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And here are the Kings now. Portland making their last shot. Here's Davis. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And that one's good. Gill.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And it's Monk with the ball for the Kings. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Now here's Monk. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Ellis passes to Monk. Over Sharp. Yes, on the jumper. Monk's got 8.
It's tough to defend that jumper. Monk has a quick, fluid motion to his shot.
Count it.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Kings trail by 6. Davis, the pass to Monk. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, McDermott. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Here's Sabonis. Portland making their last shot. Some changes for Sacramento. DeRozan is checked in for McDermott. Zach LaVine comes in for Davis. And it's Schroeder in for Ellis. Murray's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Henderson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Skinny in their last game against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, LaVine. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for... Timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
DeRozan outside. Shot blocked. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Gill's got 26.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
I got it.
35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. DeRozan outside.
Get there, get there.
DeRozan with the power move.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Gill. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
On the wing, Jones. With 2 seconds left. No good there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
And let's talk now about the trade news. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Avdia, Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Gill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Gill. Nails it from 3. Gill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Left side Schroeder. Corner shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gill's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood, where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you, B.A.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan with the ball. Camara on him. To end the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on to Toumani Camara.
Well, DeRozan is so experienced, and he knows how to get that contact near the rim and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. Sharp, he's checked in for Camara.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Trailblazers lead by 18. Here's Gill. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Portland with a rebound. Gill's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Gill's got 44.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
1:41 left in the third quarter here. Levine passes to Schroeder. Back to Levine. Six to shoot. Levine draws the double. And here's Schroeder outside. Gill grabs the board. Gill's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Sharp. From outside the arc. Gill, no. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Levine throws it down.
And Levine showing off his explosive leaping ability there off the drive.
Outside Holiday. Here's Gill. For 3, here's Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got his second basket on the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Levine with room to shoot. Another one falls for Sacramento.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Trailblazers lead by 21. Here's Gill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gill's got 48.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so it's Portland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Dennis Schroeder, Drew Eubanks out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's Monk in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Trailblazers lead by 23. Here's Gill. Pure from three-point range. Gill's got 54 points.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Monk for 3. Portland with a rebound. They host the Pistons after this one. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. Another 3 for Portland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Monk. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Here's Ellis. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Gill, no.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. No good on the 3. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Good! That's another bucket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Ellis. Beyond the arc. And Schroeder with the 3.
An immediate answer. Schroeder's a competitor, and he wanted those 3 points back.
Gill, the pass to Henderson. The 3. Gill, no.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Levine's got 10 points in just the second half. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Good! Another from 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way. way he can score, that's for sure. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And the second free throw is good.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Here's Gill. And again, it's Portland with a three.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
DeRozan passes to Eubanks, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Skinny.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Here's Levine. That's good on the jumper.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
DeRozan, that's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
And so here's Sacramento. Outside Levine. Schroeder finds Levine. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Gill. There's the triple. And no good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
Man, it is hard work. You got the best players on earth testing you on.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dom.
That's how you want to play park. Alright. What else? Damn. That has been acting janky lately. I just went to the lockdown. Not even passing the ball, bro.
Take that, baby.
There you go. Okay. Very good, my man. Yeah, shoot that three. Let's go. Dang. Boy got swatted. Dang,
I got you, man. Hey, don't let him go left. Put your swing. Keep trying that come. That's what's up. Hey.
What? Ooh, child. Offensive rebound. Bro, why am I not getting standing dunk? Everybody love the ball, like this ball handling and keep the ball and stuff like. What's going on?
Check. I got him. I got him. Yo, get on him, yo. 0-3. Vector. Training. 3 up. Hey, focus. 3. Good ball. Way to grab it. Hey, yo, right here. Let's go. Stay out here. Keep shooting up. 6s. 6 up. Yo, come in. Hey, down low. Let's go. You can't fly with me. 6-8. Oh, help! Yeah, baby. Back up. 9-8. Hey, 7-9. Corner. Good. There you go. Oh. Here we go. 11-9. Hey, who's got him? Trap. Watch out! 11 up. 11. Who got ball? Hey, swing it! Pressure him up! What you got? With a wing. Good boy. Get it. Oh, man. 11-16. Stay there. Forward. 14-16. 16-14. That's all you. Hey, you got him. Hey, balance it out. Dribble out. Oh, they're going to stop this. Let it rain. 16-17. Oh. Yeah, I got your help. 19-17. 17-19. Oh, Mouse in the house. Take that. You got him. Yo. 19-19. Hey, 19. Hey. Trap. No. Shot. Way to get it. What you got? With a wing. Hit. Oh, no. Check up. Check it. No. Got your help. Yo, watch him. Yo, who got next?